Hello children. Now I will start the poem Television written by Roald Dahl. In detail, I'll explain you. Each line I will read and I'll explain. So listen very carefully. Keep your book with you and also write the meaning from the workbook so that you can understand the poem properly. So this poem is written by Roald Dahl. See the picture. He is Roald Dahl. He is one of the most prolific of modern writers in English. He is a British author, poet, fighter pilot. Now we will start the poem. So, here in this television poem, poet written by Roald Dahl, it is a heartfelt, empathic appeal to parents to save their beloved children from the danger of brain freeze, which happens when children watch television all day. We will see in the poem, he calls it ghastly junk and repulsive. The poet advises the parents to get children to read instead because reading opens up the imagination of the child and gets him or her to find fulfillment by actively exercising his or her mind, which is contrary to what happens when children passively watch television all day. So the poem takes a comical look. The children staring fixedly at the television set and with the weird protest that might follow when the parents take the television set away and make children read books instead. So the poet uses strong languages, you will see these, and capital letters to drive, to insist to the parents to understand his points. So it is a powerful poem that holds true even today. So let's read the first part. The most important thing we have learned so far as children are concerned is never, never, never let them near your television set. Or better still, just don't install the idiotic thing at all. So what poet says? The poem begins with a strong emphatic message to the parents. The poet says that as far as children are concerned, the children should not be allowed to even go near the television set. And it would be better if the parents do not install a television set. At home because it is an idiot box that makes the children idiot. Then he says that in almost every house we have watched them gaping at the screen. They loll, they slop and lounge about and stare until their eyes pop out. Last week in someone's place, we saw a dozen eyeballs on the floor. They sit and stare and sit until they are hypnotized by it, until they are absolutely drunk with all that shocking, ghastly junk. So here poet says that in almost every house that they have been or he has visited, what he has watched children staring at the screen with wide eyes, gaping at the screens means constantly they are watching at the television with big eyes. And then he says that it is written there they are staring at the screen with wide eyes. That is, then these children, they lie lazily. You see this line, they loll, they slop and lounge about and stare until their eyes pop out. So This loll, slop, lounge, these are all body posture. These are all posture, means it is showing laziness. Okay, very lazily in one place they lie and they watch, and even when they move lazily. And then it is they stare at the television set continuously till their eyes pop out from the socket. That means eyeballs are coming out. And so much they give pressure to their eyes. The poet jokingly and in a and hyperbole says that last week in someone's place he saw a dozen eyeballs lying on the floor. This is hyperbole because this is not possible. So just to tell the parents that how children are children occupy themselves watching television, that like he saw that eyes, like eyeballs are lying on the floor. Okay, so the next line, they sit and stare and sit until they are hypnotized by it, until they are absolutely drunk. So he says that they go on staring at the television set all day, like unintelligent being. They get totally hypnotized and drunk with all the shocking, frightening rubbish that they see. So, what is this hypnotized means? They believe whatever they see on television is real and think that television is the accurate representation of the real world, which is actually not. So, they are hypnotized and drunk. What is the meaning of drunk here? They get addicted to it and lose control of their mental faculties. Next, oh yes, we know. It keeps them still. They don't climb out the windowsill. They never fight or kick or punch. They leave you free to cook the lunch. The poet says that he understands why parents allow their children to watch television. It is because they are so much involved themselves in that they remain quiet. They don't do any mischief. They don't run around. They don't fight each other. This allows the parents to finish their household chores and wash the dishes in the sink. That means all the household work. But did you ever stop to think, to wonder just exactly what this does to your beloved tot? So here the parents, what poet says, that parents can concentrate on the cooking, lunch, washing dishes that is piled up in the sink. But again, poet says that he asked the parents that have you ever paused to think, have you ever reflected upon what hours and hours of television viewing does to your beloved toddler? So this much. Next time coming with the next video.